Right. So there's 34 people from my following list in here. Barry, who's the wisest man on TikTok. Sorry, I just need to get my teeth in. I thought I'd just wait 10 minutes like for folk to come in, right? Because obviously I've advertised this. Okay, so Sharon and Scott, they're new to TikTok, but they're old friends of mine. And this is weird, right? So I wish, I've seen some TikTok like videos where people can get the chat. They didn't have enough followers to go live. Yeah. I'm sure it's only 100 you need, so you haven't got long. If everybody can go and follow, I've put a post up asking everybody to follow you, but anyway. Me and Scott had a chat. So Scott, I went to college with years and years ago, and he lived in the next town for my old hometown, no, this hometown. And we were like, as growing up, we suffered trauma, let's say, and we were hyper vigilant. And as kids, as like 6-7-year-olds and onwards, we used to take on bullies and call it shit at school, get into trouble, ask all the wrong questions and stuff like that. So me and Scott were always getting detentions together and stuff like that. Yeah, I went to college with him in Edinburgh, and that was another, uni, that was another chance meeting. We ended up on the same course, but I was already moved away and living somewhere else. So he knows my struggles, as does Sharon. We all grew up together and went to the same high school. We lost contact 20 years ago. You should be quite good at typing in that, both of you, so you can be in here quite quickly. So it's going to be a long night for you. I'm going to play a few songs as well, right? And after I do this, if anybody wants to talk about anything, feel free to come up in a box or whatever. But let's get through this now, just me talking. They'll comment, talking to me. Try and not distract them. Talk amongst yourselves, but try not to talk to Scott and Shannon now while we do this. I'm too keen to date. Right? I'm impatient, so I want to date it now because my mind's troubled. I'm struggling. Like, I spoke to Scott on the phone, and he's just advised me to just keep up with my therapy and go to your bed. Sorry, fucking dog. I hate talking like this in front of you with the dog. Get in your bed, or I'm going to put you in the fucking hall. Lie down. In fact, go up there. Go. I wish I said a piece. Yeah, I keep fucking up, man. I have Eupd and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So I'm a hyper overthinker. I'm a hyper trying to fix everything. I'm hyper. I try to take other people's problems on and try and fix them. I'm always looking for solutions and all that kind of shit. Doesn't mean it's always good. Although my intentions are always good. I don't even care how to do this, man. I thought about doing you on a phone call, but I want it to be mere me confessing anyway, sort of thing. Obviously, the people in the comments are going to read what you're going to say back to me. Right. So, my missus obviously has some issues as well, but she's in mere refusal to deal with them and doesn't want to go back into the past and everything like that, but obviously I have to, and I have to keep doing. And my problem is that she keeps coming back for me and I just keep disappointing her. I tried really hard with therapy and to try and fix my mistakes, but there's obviously I'm already away, man. There's obviously parts of me that are not going to change it. That I need to try and change because there's no changing with therapy and stuff. You know, like how I'm reactive, how I talk. It's quite animated and quite sort of not aggressive as such, but it's animated. It's hyper. I'm loud, and even when I text, I'm loud and I'm brash and sounds like I'm saying things that I didn't mean or that I'm not saying and stuff. It's very easy for people to take me the wrong way or to read into what I'm saying. What do you mean? You want me just to speak, like tell my story, and then you'll react to it? Fuck. Right, so obviously, like, I have problems with my eldest stepdaughter, who is like my favourite kid. She was my favourite of them all. Could talk to her, we could have a laugh, we could have intelligent conversation, and I always wanted a daughter. I always wanted somebody that probably you're going to protect, you know, like a father should. Boys will be boys, they'll just look after themselves. So what I'm dealing with her, I think, is when me and my missus have split up at times. My missus admits that she talks a lot of shit about me, but I back off for the kids and thinking I was doing the right thing by backing off for them and staying with their lives and stuff, and probably wasn't it, because I always promised that I would always be there, even no matter what happened, especially with us having our own child together and being eternally sort of bound together. So one problem I have is I don't know how to fix it with I see glimmers of it. Like, she's been coming here and talking to me and getting them left same with the kids and everything, been getting on great. And then she had a big fallout with her mum last week. Another, meltdowns, and I got attacked for no reason. And now she's blocked me and she'll not talk to me. And another issues I have is, like, V, when she comes back, she's full on. Like, proper full on. You can see sometimes why folk think fucking narcissist and stuff, right? Because it's like love bombing and it's crazy, like engagement rings and saying there's no engagement, it's a promise ring. Well, but when she gave me the ring, she was talking about wanting to get married, so how was it not an engagement ring? She's been talking about it lately again. Just last week in a live, man, a music live they were going. And now, because she's not well, she doesn't cope with me too well when she's not well, and then she pulls away. And it's hard, man. It's hard for me with my Eupd, right? I'm not making excuses. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. But it is hard when somebody's say full on and then dumps you. I'm not going to talk about like the breakups and what they were, because well, fundamentally never what she wanted, but she gets caught up in the emotions there and mood a lot more than I do. It can last longer and it can have an impact on life, whereas mine's just has like an impact on the day, not on life. But I've never let her think I didn't love her even when I'm away for months on end. But I do have a clue, because there is other people and things like that. And then when she comes back and it's full on, and then I know, man. I'm trying. I'm just trying to do this like this, and then you can just type or whatever. It's maybe not the place to do this, but I'd like to have as many people's input here as possible. Everybody can see how much I love her. What I do on TikTok, what I do here, my songs and everything. But she either loves that or hates it. She's either sending me memes and twin flames things and love and all that stuff, or she's just no. It's like one extreme or the other, and it's hard with my Eupd, my mental health. I fucking hate calling that, man. It takes fucking half an hour to say it. Then I know, because then I start pushing her away because I start testing her and conditional love me. What is this? Is this a game? Am I going to get dumped again? And then when I have like these stupid arguments with my stepdaughter, I can't how much my mental health needs to be fixed in that, and I'm starting to get there with it, like I really am, but I feel like I'm being abandoned when I'm starting to. I'm not going to be cured, and it's no fair to like put it all on me. When she kens, I've got letters and emails and typing and all the nights when we lie together and talk and stuff, and sometimes it's like she throws it in my face, denies it, and but then I know that's a cycle in me withdrawing, and then she's obviously going to have her fears that I'm putting away because I was tell her to go and look for somebody else. And yeah, I know that's my self-esteem, man, and all that stuff. I know what all that is, Scott. I know. I'd be more interested in hear what Sharon's got to say about all that, because I need to understand the female point of view better. The kind of best it is, see, my mum was alive. Now, you came my mum, Scott, when you were younger. My mum wouldn't let any of this happen with us, you know. She wouldn't be angry with you or me or that. She would sit us down and help us, and she would never let us get to this stage in the first place. So now we both, like, are always... I'm not going to say turning on each other quick, but like get disappointed. Well, she gets disappointed in me quick. I know that much. But my head's fucked, man. Yeah. I've got no confidence, man. All my art and everything. You know, I get pushed and that, and my brain can't even function sometimes to even do anything. I've not even got the confidence to try and sell it. Because my mental health just takes such an impact. I know it's stupid, man, but I need to get over it because I need to start selling it because I didn't provide for my kids. That's the bottom line. I didn't provide. She used to go out and work, like, and she's no well. I emasculate myself, but man, I know people say, like, in a relationship, like, I'm the sort of house husband and she worked and I deal with the kids better than she does because of her colitis and stress and stuff, but I'm like a simp bitch, man. Yeah, who doesn't provide for his kids properly. It must piss her off. Yeah, I know that, man. I know. Well, she says she does, man. I believe she does, man. But I piss her off that much, man. And I can't leave her alone because of all the times that... Because of all the times that I've lost her. And I know, like, I push her away a lot. But I can't let her... I can't give her peace. So I try, like, it's the hardest thing ever. Is to stay silent and just to let her be silent and not tell me she loves me. And then I get called a needy cunt and stuff like that. Yeah, how many times have I got messages for her when I didn't text back, or if I didn't say I love you back straight away and stuff, so it's just, I'm not going to say it's double standards, it's not like that, but yeah, well, it is double standards, right, you're right, man, but I don't want to cause an argument with her, but, you know, last week we were in our lives, we got this goth music fucking TikTok page, man, yeah. And it's the only time I feel like I'm connected to her. You know? And when she's in there, she's telling me things and she says things in the room in public, like talks about us getting married and things like that. But the last 2 shit days, like, I've done something that's pissed her off and I can't really work out what it is. Matty told me the day that she's really ill again, and I've been there every time she's been ill, and now it's like she's going to push me away this time she's ill. And ah, man, why are we doing this? Can we not just do this another way? Do it again. I try, man, but when she's stressed out and when she's not well, she's not easy to communicate with, man. I know when I say the wrong things. You know me. Yeah. I love her so much, man. And we have this no contact order thing. Another year 8 to go, which makes it hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's no easy, man, and I react bad to certain things, you know, man. Grumpy, I do talk. I go within myself and I get my defensive mechanisms, and then that's what fucks us in the end, because I'm not treating her right. I know if I was treating her right, she would be treating me right. That's it in a nutshell. I just want us to go back to loving each other and just living on love, no on anger or worry or fear or fucking being pissed off. God, man. Anybody dropping in here that's a fucking... I'm having a counselling session with some fucking long lost mates who are actually well, Scott's a psychiatrist and his wife's a counsellor. Scott and Sharon, they're in the comments. I know Barry, man, I know. I know you know how much I love her, man. We've talked. You're probably the person that I've spoken to the most in my life. Even more than friends and my dad. And she does know how much I love her, but I know how much she loves me or not, but it's like we forget it. Like fear and all this fucked up shit, man. And she's elder now, and I just want to be there with her. I want to be the person that makes it better for her, man. And in her head, I'm the person that makes it worse for her. So how am I going to fix that? How am I going to... I should be the person that fixes it. No fixes it, but the person that she takes comfort in. The person that she wants to lie down with at night when she's not feeling well. How she used to be. Oh my god, man. Why am I doing this? I didn't give a fuck, man. I didn't give a fuck about that, man. Nah, man. I don't give a fuck about revealing myself and stuff. I'm just worried about that I'll say the wrong thing about her or say too much or something that'll piss her off, man. I didn't give a fuck about exposing myself and talking about me and crying and stuff like that. I didn't care about any of that. Yeah, I know. I know. We lose a lot in fucking texting and that, man. We take a lot of things the wrong way. Conversations get so fucked up by text with us, man. Because she's Czech, and I'm not using that as an excuse or belittling her, but we do lose a lot in text and arguing. And preempted about, like, me with weed and her with booze, and which is really like why I did the video today as well about fucking I'm stopping weed, man, completely. I got a couple of joints last weekend, man, to see how I felt about it, and I'm not interested anymore, man. I want to be clean. I know I function better in the long run. I don't need these crutches. She's my crutch. She's all I need. It's true, man. You know, she needs a drink and things like that, but we should. So many times when we're enough for each other, but then the stress, everything, this treatment that she's getting, man, it freaks me out. Thought anything happening to her is the fucking worst thing I can think of. I could handle my kids. Anything happening to my kids, I could handle that more than I could handle anything happening to her. She's my soulmate. Everything she tells me that we are twin flames, soulmates, whatever, I believe it. I believe her and I believe it. And, you know, like I get my Valentine's card and that 1 year ago, and my teddy bears and stuff. And then she gets angry with me. And then you hear from her and I see her. I've not seen her for weeks and weeks properly. Just a quick hello kiss. Like two strangers passing each other in a fucking staircase. I know I've just got to find patience in that now, but fucking miss her so much. Sorry, man. To anybody that's dropping in and that, I'm talking to my friends, psychiatrist, and I thought everybody could come in and see what's going on really with me. And I'm not as perfect as all you cunts going on about me, how much I love her and everything, but I didn't show her it properly, the right way. I fuck up constantly because of my mental health and that, but I've got to get on top of it. So this is why I'm probably going to put this on TikTok as well, man, when it's done. I'm probably going to upload it. I'll upload it to YouTube and stuff, because it is me trying to deal with my Eupd and like splitting and all these things, like, and turning on her, and I want to learn, but she's really unwell now, and that's got to be the priority. Even though I'm struggling, I'm not the priority. She is. I understand that, but I want us to still be a priority. Understand? I should be there. She should be here. I should be comforting her. I should be taking her in my arms. She says that I'm her safe place, and then I do things that make it no her safe place. Because of how my brain gets. And then I start saying you should go and find somebody else and all that stuff, and it just pisses her off. Yeah, vicious cycle, man. Yeah, but I know, look, man, I know fucking plenty about my illness and that. I didn't understand about splitting and stuff, and I've maybe know. It's really to try and understand it from other people's point of view, man. And that's what I want you to tell me. It's just probably stuff that I already can anyway. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, right? Because that's alive and I play guitar and stuff like that. I've said enough now. You've listened to the songs and that you said you were listening to them, Scott. I'm going to play a song. And then, will I play a song or not? I don't know, man. What? Aye, okay. Okay. Be quickly and watch your cat. Boys are just going to the bed. No, you've got to understand, it's no her fault. It all starts with me. It all starts with me. It all starts with me. If I could be fucking right and get over this overthinking and try to fix everything, and if I could get my weight down and be feeling better about myself as well, then none of this would be happening, man. Just talking last week about getting married again, man. And alive, in the music live, the goth music live. And a week later, she's pissed off enough for me that she's probably better to fucking find somebody else, man. That's it in a nutshell, like, because I'm probably just always going to be a fuck up, man. But I'm a fuck up, man. I know, but when she's no well and that, I need to be somebody she wants to be with, man. Why am I not somebody she wants to be with? I've got to figure that out. I've got to work out why, when she's at her worst, and when she's scared, and when she's no well, I make that worse. I just want to be the person that when she comes back for the first 3-4 months, the way she loves me and wants to be with me all the time, and she makes all this effort to be with me and sneaking about and meeting and going walks and everything, and then it just fiddles away to nothing, man. So I just wonder, I do wonder. Sometimes is it me or is it her? But I know deep down it's me. Because I know deep down if I loved her the way I love her half the time, if I loved her like that all the time, we wouldn't have these problems. So I know it all comes from me, man. It all comes from me. In a nutshell, it all comes from me. It's true. Oh man, I do think this is a good idea, man. Boys, can you be quiet and hurry up, please? Come in, close the door. Come in, I said close the door. just didn't want them hearing me. Like, they see me upset enough and stuff. It is boiled into toxic masculinity in that even if I think I didn't have any, I do have it. And that's, even though some folk will say it's mental illness, right, you're saying it, but it's my mental illness. Stop making excuses for me. Because too many people like me read that shit and it's not an excuse. Got to get above this and beyond this and look at things a different way. I'm taking part in 3, 4, 5 months being bliss and being perfect, and then my head starts to go. How do I stop my head going? Because it then sends her into a spiral. I need to be the person she wants around all the time, especially when she's not well. So I suppose half the reason for doing this is alive, right? So once she's able to go in boxes, we should do this actually in like boxes talking, man. I think it would be quite interesting because I was even angry just even a couple of months ago where I was saying, oh, man up, Eupd, it's an excuse, and it's like, fuck you, and she's right, man, she's fucking right. Got to get beyond that, like, change your behaviour, change the things that pull her into a spiral, because it's so easy the other way about. I just miss her now, man. I've not seen her for ages properly. I just want to lie on the couch and have a beer with her, or a cider and watch a film and chill out, go to bed and cuddle her. Put my arms around her belly and make her feel alright. Not make her feel alright, man. Make her feel safe. And that she's not got nothing to worry about. Beyond what she has to worry about. You know what I mean. I know she's just being tough for me and that, man. I know. No, she's no mothering me, like, she doesn't mother me. No. Yeah. She just kens I can be better than this, like. But it's not been easy, man, as well. Therapy's not been easy, man. Gone through all this shit from my past and that. Yeah, Scott. Yeah, all right came out, man. All right. After my mum died, man. Yeah, no shit, man. Yeah. I should have spoke to her when she was dying, and I didn't. Scott's one of the friends that I grew up with that knew everything that I went through as a child. Everything that happened to me. The essay things and my granddad and all that. So Scott, you know, my oldest closest pals, they knew everything. when I was a kid. Although we never seen each other for about at the age of 24. Oh, you're at my wedding, weren't you? Yeah, so February then till 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. No, I never reached out. I bumped into him in Trinhead, man. He was at his mum's and he was down the street and I was with Derek. And I just got talking and they had been saying they were coming on here, so they've started their page. So you can go and add them in the day hypnotherapy and stuff like that as well. You can talk to folk about that shit, man. Nah, it's not like that, man. I withdraw. I completely withdraw and overthink and I get paranoid and well, no, she never cheated, man. She talked to other people, man, because I was ignoring her. She never actually cheated. She did have other relationship. Like, one, kinda. And more for like when we had a split. So I ken about all of that, losing her and everything, man. I've experienced it 100 times. And it's horrible, so I have that fear in my head, man. Paranoid about that. Which is another reason why I've decided I ain't going back to fucking weed or anything like that, man. I'm going to really fucking... Because the thing is, right, the point is, if I stop all of that shit completely and utterly and I have nothing in my body that's alien, that's fucking narcotics, that's drugs of any kind, prescription drugs, painkillers, fucking weed, all the other stuff's long gone, but weed's the last bastion. I don't like getting drunk either, so I can only have a couple of fucking glasses of wine or that anyway, so I would only ever be chilled or falling asleep. So to at least ken that I've got as straight a fucking mind and body as possible, that if I'm still fucking reacting in certain stupid ways, at least I can is my mental health, and I need to get on top of it, and there's no other outside influences. That's kind of where I'm coming with that. I just believe I work better with it. It's always when you get to this sort of stage where I'm fucking up all the time that I start smoking weed a lot and stuff. And I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to stay clean. And I'll be saying to her, like, I'll go and buy some weed tests, piss tests, so I can prove that I'm not. Because I have to. It's important to me that she believes me that I'm not. Because she doesn't believe me. And I do hardly now. I have hardly. It's been like a couple of times, a couple of joints a month, man, for the last couple of years. And I'm not shitting you. I'm not downplaying it. That's literally where I've never actually bought any big bits for at least 2-3 years. Just my essence way in the long run. Doesn't matter how much you think you're in control of that shit, man. The same with booze and that. And I just don't think there's anything wrong with us having a couple of beers or a couple of ciders with each other every couple of nights or whatever. And it's how we used to be, and everything was so much a lot better back then and that as well. I just do well lose on that. I would do everything I can to prove I can be a better man. Not even prove I can be a better man. I just want to be a better fucking man. I want to be the reason she wants to be with me all the time. No, some of the time. But I didn't want it to be in a way where when she wants to be with me, she's forgetting that I've got Eupd and post-traumatic stress. She's forgetting that Callum, who is making her happy, who is seeming to be alright, has got these things wrong with him. Because at the same time, when I'm fucking up, she's forgetting that I've got these things wrong with me and treat me like I'm normal. And I'm fucking up. That's how it feels. Yeah, I know some people are like that. I know she is like that. She's had a hard life with no man, eh? She's had a hard fucking life. But I don't want to go on about any of that stuff. I just want to be better in the future, man. I want to be able to show her I love her all the time. And put her first and the kids first and put the effort in. I just want to turn it all around. I want to be like this. Yeah, I should get like a priest or something, man. If it would look me up normal or something. Yeah. My dog's trying to get into me and now she thinks I'm talking to the phone. As long as she's getting bigger. Says Barry. Wait a minute. Slow down now. I need to scroll down. I just flipped the screen around. Right. Yeah. Just a year. And just a year, I think, man. Right, well, this is kind of funny. But as people fucking watch and tune in at me and, you know, we talk about politics and, you know, my songs and all that stuff. And for me, TikTok's just about, it is just merely a place for me to show V how much I love her. It's why she brought me here when we couldn't be together because of certain things. Can you go away? Go away. Luna, go. Honestly. Get in the arse that dog. You know, and even when I fucked up on TikTok again, they talking about private stuff, and she doesn't even have me on TikTok now, man. We meet each other in a live and talk then. She talk, and we get called like the cutest couple ever and everything in there. With the goth kids. I just miss her, man. Right, I think we should stop this now, man. Please understand, I'm a mess. She is the glue in my life, and she's everything to me, man. And when she's no about, it fucking destroys me. And it destroys me even more that she's no wanting me there to be comforting her and stuff, and that I'm no that for her now, and it's horrible to be there. When I'm so often on. Yeah. It's true. I'm a fuck up, man. Right. We'll end it with a song, right? Right. There's 12 people in here left. I've seen it about 70 commenting to each other talking, so pick a song. You just get the songs that I sing. You know the songs that I sing, so fuck's sake, man. Wow. 4 for the same song. How weird. It's actually quite apt, that, isn't it? I feel a wee bit better, man. I feel a wee bit better for talking, man. I wish these could go in the boxes, man. It's just... I mean, I can't remember doing the live and that, but I want to record this and put it up. Because I'm talking about myself a bit and revealing a bit of truth about myself and showing that I'm human and showing that I'm not toxic as such. I've got mental illness and that my missus is far from toxic. She's a fucking amazing human being and I should be doing a lot more for her and being better than I am. And it's my bouts of bad mental health that tear us all down. I just want to be better, man. If this SCN therapy doesn't go anywhere, I'm only 6 months into it, it's 2 years. But I know it's weird, man. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? But I would feel comfortable talking to you about all the other stuff, man. Because you know something in that anyway. Yeah. No, that's fair enough, man. I would be happy to do that, man. I'll come and see you when I come and see Derek, man. I don't know when, man. I need to get my car emptied. That's another story. Right, so 4 people wrote Iris and 2 people agreed. And the other 6. Who are they? Oh, fucking hell, man. No way. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to sing a song and then I will say goodbye to everybody after it and I'll talk to you on the phone, Scott. No, it's alright, man. She'll not talk to anybody. I don't want her to. I don't want her to do anything she does not want to do. I'm fucked up, man. I mean, I'm more fucked up than she is. You can't how fucked up I am. And what I've went through before, so. And you know that I've not even spoke to her about yet. She doesn't even get half the stuff still. She kens me than anybody. Than actually probably you and Derek and Bruce did. And maybe Billy down here. And my brother. Yeah. Nah, they talk to anybody now, man. Apart from Derek. Anyway, I can't remember the fucking cause for this. I can't remember it. Fuck. I've never seen funny you before, mate. Even though you've seen my videos, shit. Oh man. Ah, that was Jason Kenny's band, wasn't it? That was funny, man. I used to grab the microphone and run away with it. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your hand. Fuck off. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. Thanks, man. And I don't want the world to see me. Don't send gifts, 'cause I don't think that they understand. Everything's meant to be broken. Just want you to know who I am. You can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your life, when everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive, and I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. And everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Thanks, man. that's fucking us being on about an hour. A minute, the thing's on the screen. It's not doing it. I can't get it to line up. Wait a minute. It's just on an hour. Must be. There. Aye, man. See, I see people on videos and that going about toxic males and men didn't open up enough and that. So people have been coming in on this. Obviously, I've just ignored them and that, like. But you've seen the comments of people coming in and that when I was crying and shit. Just strangers coming in. Obviously, just probably young kids and that. But you know they're toxic, and it's like, what the fuck, man? You know, the big difference between being toxic and being traumatized, man. I just want to get it right, man. It's about time I got it right, man. Right, I'm gonna go. It's getting late. Thank you for doing this, and thank you, Barry, Jake, Nick, and we were in there, Ian Point, and the rest of these. No, there was fucking 36 to start with. Or 38, something like that. It was just under. It was hour 35. Not quite 40. There's only 6 of us now. Yeah. Right, man, I'll phone you. I'll try and phone you tomorrow. Just send me a time when it's good, or tell me when you're coming in for your work or whatever, or a time at night or whatever, and I'll phone, man. But I just thought I'd come on and talk a bit about how shit I'm feeling, about how I've been and how I act and how I behave, and it was good that you were there because it kept it almost clinical. Everybody else was able to listen to what you were saying. You had some really valid things there that there's no way I was going to read them out like here. Obviously, fucking people are here, but the comments were going that quick anyway. They were getting missed a lot, but I wasn't missing them. Yeah, they didn't bother me, man. The young kids and that coming in and fucking trolls or whatever. And so, that's not what bothered me. It bothered me if it was a mate or somebody I talked to or that. And I only talk to folk about politics and I hear, you know, the people that are in here now are people that I talk to. Four men that I have no problems fucking crying in front of, even though I've just met them on here. Well, Derek, but Derek was quiet. Derek's in Italy with his girlfriend, but he was here and he watched it all. Like, he's watched it all, he's still here. But I bet you if I say Derek now, I'll be waiting for 10 minutes for him to comment. I'll be better to text him on the phone. He's in Italy with his girlfriend, man. He wasn't talking nonsense, man. That's a real thing. He's there. It's a good lass, man. He met her when he was. Remember when he went to Italy when he was 16? Aye, that's her. That's that lassie, man. I can't remember her name. Sorry, Derek. Helena, I think. And Kim, it's Helena, because Kim was funny, because he just split up with Helen for Helena. I was taking the piss at him, man. But now he's happy, man. You should see him, he's really happy, man. Message him, man. I know I've got him on Facebook and that anyway. I just never thought I didn't you talking to you, man. I thought you were still funny with me. Yeah, shit happens. Right, I'm going to go. Right, Barry. This is the wisest man on TikTok. I'm telling you. I know you're clever, Scott, but this man's clever as fuck. Like, I'm glad I met him. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. Right, I'm waffling on. Like, I'm going to come on and talk about me, though. I'm going to try and find time to make spaces to talk about my mental health and the way I am. It would be good if you could come in, maybe try and get yourself a few followers so you can come in the box. In the video box, so you can turn your camera on and talk. Talk. You don't have to turn your camera on, you can just talk. Yeah. With our voices, yes. Fucking dickhead. Fucking. Right, I'm going to go. Right. Adios. Adios. Bye. Bye.